In this video, I'll showcase the changes in the functionality of CIRO feedback website. So as you can see, there is a check for wrong password. So now I'll be entering the correct password. Hmm. So this is a admin panel, and there are some new changes in this, and I'll be showing those changes and how to go around those changes. So first, let us start by adding event test demo. If there is a variable question, then you can enter the question here. Otherwise leave it empty. Then enter the number of participants. This is one of the new changes. Uh, Here you can enter the total number of participants in each event. So I'll enter 20, and password will be 1111, 4 ones. Then you click on add, and details have been added. So you can just check by clicking on the view event table, and as you can see here, the entries are done in the table. Now after this, we have to add resource person to the event created. So we can do that by entering the event ID, that is test, and the new resource person name. And this is one of the new functionality. Here you have to add the resource person to a session, that is which session will be conducted by which resource person. So if there is an existing session, like the session is already created for this event, then you can just select it by clicking on this. And since there are no sessions created, you can't see any option, so we'll have to go by creating a new session. So the gray part is for that. You have to write the new session name. I'll name it first session, and you have to give a password for it. So I'll give it 1234. Yeah, and as you can see, the event ID is test and resource person name is Nitish Mahto. The details are added. You can go and check it in resource person table. So here you can see the entry. So if you want to delete the entry, suppose you want resource person for that event needs to be changed, then you can just delete it and add another one. So you can click on the delete button and say OK. Once it is deleted, you can just verify it by going to there are no entries, so that means it's deleted. So let's add resource person again, Tish Mahato, and then we have to create a new session as there are no other sessions. Password is 1234. Add, and then we'll add one more resource person, event ID test, resource person name add, and here you can choose whether you want to add the resource person to existing session. That is, we already have a first one session that named first session. So if two resource persons are conducting the same session, then you can just select uh, the already existing sessions. So I'll just add the new resource person to the existing session. And then we have to click on add. Once you click on add, you can just go and verify in resource person table. As you can see the entry here, and password will be the same because they belong to the same session. Now let's add another resource person. Here, instead of choosing existing session, I want to create add this resource person to a new session. So I'll just go with create new session. And also there are checks for these fields. If you don't select or enter new session name, then you can just please provide session name either by selecting from the existing one or by entering a new one. So in this case we'll be creating a new session. I'll name it as second session, and you'll have to set a password for it. So I'll just put 12345 and add. And now you can just go and verify here. As you can see, we have another entry with and the session, a new session, that is second session, and password is 12345. And suppose if you want to add another resource person to second session, you can just go and select second session. uh, we don't have to enter in these two fields because we are not creating new session. So you can just go select second session, and you have to click on add. Yeah, it's added. Okay, now I'll be showing how to give session wise resource person feedback. So you can here uh, session underscore feedback login, and here for you have to enter the event ID to which the feedback has to be given. Test event ID was test, so you can just click and you get a alert saying event is not activated or event incorrect event ID. So we had not activated that event. You can see that by going and checking the active state. It's 0 means not active. So let us first activate the event. You have to enter the event ID and just say activate, and it's activated. You can just go and check. Yeah, now the active state is 1. Now we should be able to proceed further. Yeah, so for the event test, we had created two sessions, that is first session and second session. So depending on which session you want to give feedback, you just select that session. So I'll provide feedback for first session. So I clicked on first session and then enter your name. And you have to enter the password which was given for this session. So I had given 1234. You can see it here. I view resource person table, and first session password is 1234. Yeah. So here we can see the two resource person of this session. That is name is first session, and you can just click on these radio buttons and click on submit. Yeah. So the feedback is submitted. You can just close this page, or you can go back. I'll go back. Okay, and I'll give another feedback. Test. Now I'll be choosing second session and say, and password for second session was 12345. Can check it here. 1212345. Submit, and you can see these are the two resource person. Okay, so you can check the feedback by clicking on view resource person feedback, and as you can see, and the entries are here. We had given feedback for resource person, and the student name is same. Now we'll proceed with overall feedback that we can do by going to the feedback login page. Yes, test, and the password was 1111. Feedback 1111. Yes, submit. Enter the comments and suggestions, and the feedback is complete. Let's enter one more feedback. Done. Now we'll go to admin login. Okay, so we can see the feedbacks here. We had given feedback with two names, Ram and Babu. Now we'll see the report. You have to go to view report section and enter the event ID and click on view report. We had given total two feedbacks in the name of Ram and Babu. You can see it here, two feedback, total participants were 20, and you can see the resource person feedback here. Nitish, Linsya, Sachin, Sean and Sachin. And this is the graph of CIRO analysis. Uh, Suppose while submitting feedback and error occurred, so you can just go to view table, and if you want to delete a particular feedback, so you can just check which feedback you want to delete. I want to delete the first one. You have to be careful while deleting it so that you don't delete a wrong feedback. So you can see the alert. Are you sure that you want to delete? Click on OK, and you can go and just check it. It got deleted. And rest of the functionalities are same. Oh, that was demonstrated by Sean. Thank you.